Yeah. Come on. Welcome.
Good evening. Sean Higgs coming at you here. It is Look Ahead Lines. It's Friday night. College football Saturday. Welcome on into the show. Hit the like button. Follow on the Twitter world at Mr. Sean Higgs, the X. It's always Twitter to me. We'll get into it. Hope everybody had a decent night here with football going. I had the BYU Cougars. Nice 11-point doggy. Outright winner. 13-7. Well, there goes all my lines for football. 13-7 heading into Friday college football. So that's a win. Start the weekend. I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. 18 games for Saturday. I like the action. Free picks today in the video. 2-1 Major League Baseball. Rain out Pittsburgh. Boston over 8.5 doesn't get there. Baltimore run line plus 155. Mets run line plus 120. Wonderful. On the sites, we had Kansas City run line. It's a doubly good win because we got Raggins, our guy, over 10.5 wins for the year. Yes, we'll take it. And we had him plus 146 on the sites. 150 on a couple of the sites. 146, but we'll take a win there. Not a bad baseball season overall. 286 and 284 plus 2250. Nice season there. Number 3 or 4 on the sites. Not too bad. Not too bad with baseball. Props, though, 1-4 minus 255. Couldn't get it done. Duran, Yoshida, Devers, O'Neill, nothing. But Cass is plus 205, so whatever it is. 157, 249 with our Ribby totals in baseball, although out of those 157 and 249s, I think we had a K prop on, was it Raggins or Lugo one day? And then we had a run prop on Volpe, I believe. Maybe 2 run props. I think we did 2 run props one day on the Giants, I believe. A couple Giant hitters. Either way, plus 2,120. College football, we did cash BYU here as a free pick. Now we'll pull up the picks here. What are we doing here? We got them somewhere from today. So there they are. You see how we did. We had a BYU there. That's a nice one. I didn't adjust I didn't change the numbers. 5-1 plus 445 there with our college football in the video. Not too bad. The teaser, we hit the first leg of the teaser. BYU. We did cash our teaser last week in college football. South Carolina plus 20, Nevada plus 12. And then tomorrow we have Tulane over 49, ECU minus 136. NFL, Minnesota minus 115, Tampa Bay minus 3, Jets under 43.5 here in the video. And on the sites today, as our big play, we have Philly minus a 121. So the lines moved a little bit, and we got a little lack. What's going on here? Green Bay on the move, it looks like here. Green Bay moving. We had a pick. What happened there? Terrible interception there for Philadelphia. Trying to put that game away. Instead, we're on our heels. We're on our heels here, midfield. We'll see how we do. I just need a win. I'll take a W. That's what we want here. Where are we going? Oh, if you didn't listen, I said I was on VSiN. I'm in the little Matty Human Circuit Invitational, 25,000, 15 for first place. Derek Stevens putting that up. The picks in there, if you didn't hear or listen to the show, you can listen live. It's free. And I think to watch the video, I think you got to be a paying member. Jets, Steelers, Detroit. Oh, Detroit over. North Carolina under tomorrow, 48. Colts, Tennessee is a doggy, and Tampa Bay under 42. A couple other games for you to have. We got comments. We got a 10-piece of comments in the chat. Oh, listen, if you're on YouTube, as you should be, am I on YouTube? Hold on a second. I want to find my video here because I put up a poll for look at lines, and I said, "Hey," why didn't I say, "Hey"? I said, "What do you think for look at lines? Do we just do it on Sunday nights like we used to do, just a Sunday night NFL for the next week?" This week I did Wednesday. I did a look at lines for week 2 NFL. Should it be twice a week, or should it be the Sunday look ahead for next week, the Wednesday for 2 weeks out, the week after, and then the Friday we look to college football? And then college football's not really I call it the look at line show, late night money, however you want to call it. But I mean, we'll just talk about the games a little bit. So far, nobody just won Sunday. Well, there's only 5 votes, so we have a bunch of comments, only 5 votes. If you're on the X World, come listen. If you see the comment, I'm going to pop the comments up. So some of the regulars could tell you that you should watch the show, come to the YouTube channel and vote. Because I take the voting very seriously, even if there's 6 of you. But now Markel's in the house. I'm betting Tyreek Hill score first against the Jaguars. Really going out on a limb there, Moneyline Markel. Cash Saquon. First TD, nice one. Cash 2 with Kyle Schwarber. Ribby. 1700. Nice. Nick Nasty's in the house. I'd like to see Nick back for football. T-Bunny, I hop on here to watch some silly videos, and next thing I'm listening to the season. What is it? While I head home to smoke and bet soccer for him. Watch it. Soccer. 4 a.m. soccer betting. What are we doing here? 4 a.m. soccer. Exactly, Mark. I'll go to sleep. You know what's going on? I'll tap in. Here we go. Some crazy Turkish soccer 4 a.m. Do I think Sam Houston has a shot against UCF? I think we're going to ride in UCF tomorrow, huh? I like Central Florida. I'm a night guy. Maybe an over in this game. How about an over? See, I think Central Florida, they're building, right? They had that win in a bowl game, knocked off Auburn. So they're kind of building up to being a good Big 12 team, right? The talent isn't there yet, but are you kidding me? You can't bully Sam Houston tomorrow? And I don't like saying that because the kid down the street from me played for Sam Houston. I'm thinking over. I'd rather do an over. I don't think they have a shot. Give me I'm a night guy there. Some Marshall money line against the overrated Hokies. I don't know why my boys get so much love. It's stupid. I sort of like Virginia Tech. What is the line in this matchup here? What is the line? And again, if you look at lines, or for this, especially for college football, we're not going to go through every game. Tomorrow when we do midday money, I'll come in like 11:45. We'll do all the noon games, like get those out of the way. I'll give a little rundown of those, but we're not covering every single college because especially now we still get some crazy lines. I mean, Louisville laying 30. I mean, BC laying 40, 35, whatever. Marshall catching 20. I mean, money line. You're really gonna do a money line? See, this is. I don't know if we do money line here. I mean, they beat Stony Brook. I think Marshall's good. I don't know. Now, for me, the Vandy, you're taking a double-digit Vandy versus Virginia Tech. I get it. Again, 13, 14 points. It's a quarterback new to Vanderbilt, but it's not new to the system, right? You brought the New Mexico coordinator. You brought the New Mexico head coach, Jerry Kill. This game here, off an embarrassing loss. I don't know about that. I'm going to have to say no. No, thank you. Late night money was the shish. I miss it. I can't. Every day is tough. Just, you know what? Because I do. It was at midnight. It was easy. Midnight show, noon show. But now I have 2 other shows during the day on Winter Circle. Then I got 3 afternoon shows at 1 o'clock. So it's like tough to do all the videos. Plus, I got the other stuff for Picks, Parlays, and Win a Free Pick. I do videos. Do 5 videos on Mondays and Wednesdays for that. Can't do 7 days a week. 20 videos is tough. 3-4 videos a day. Hurts. My freaking head hurts with the light. Laughing. He's laughing. Thoughts on Texas under 42.5? Absolutely like the Texas under 42.5 winning on Markel. I said it. I was with Tooch and Ann today. There's another show I do on the Barroom Network. The Bears Barroom. A bunch of Bears fans acting a fool thinking their team's winning 12 games. 7 games. Go to the Twitter. The Bears fans, when I was on Sports Grid and I said like 5 wins, 6 wins. All right, that might be a little low. Like they might get 5 or 6 wins. The win total is 8.5, 9.5, whatever it is. Are you kidding me? This guy's not going on the road and winning 4 games on the road. They're not winning the game. Maybe they beat Seattle on the back ends of their schedule. Anyway, let me get back to this one. So I was at Tuesday. We're talking about this. I have a new quarterback, a new running back, a new head coach, a new coordinator in Michigan. What are we going to do? They ran the ball like slobs last week. That's what we're going to do here. The line goes from 3.5, 4 up to 7, 7.5. Can't take Texas at that. You almost want to take Michigan at this number, right? And I think we talked about this on Winner Circle Live with Mark Lawrence and Victor King. The 3 of us talk about this game. Under 42.5. Absolutely. Absolutely. T-Mike says, I don't think Marshall's good, but I know my Hokies aren't good either. Marshall isn't good. Hokies are good. Are they very good? Maybe not. They're better than Marshall, and they're off a bad loss. Now, do I want to lay – what's that number anyway? $20 points? I mean, T-Money opened at 16.5. So obviously people think we're going to get right. It's a get right game. Free Picks Illusion says they were 16 or 32 now. All right. So you're due for a win. Do I think Michigan has a chance? Yeah. I mean, you're getting a touchdown at home. When's the last time Michigan's getting 7.5 points at home? Find that for me. Somebody dig that one up. When's the last time Michigan was this big a dog? It's still Michigan. It's not Western Michigan. Texas is missing a couple running backs themselves. I know these are 2 programs that just plug in 4- and 5-star recruits. It was exactly 7.5? 4 is one thing. I get it. 4. You want to take Texas 4 on the road. 7? I don't know about that. Academic King is in the house. The truth. 2019 against Ohio State, Michigan blown out. Did they get blown out in that 2019? How often is that, though, with them? I mean, Ohio State's a good program. So, I forgot they do play Ohio State. And Ohio State has had their number. I don't know. Have you seen enough of Sark to come in here? Think this guy's going to win this one by 8, 10 points? Heard that one today. Yeah. All right. Good one to know. Yeah. I was like, against Ohio State, I figured those games are always like 3 either way anyway. Very rarely you're going to have some kind of a big spread with that. And even if they got 1-point dog in that, was that like a pick 'em? You know what I'm saying? Like, I mean, they played Ohio State. Those games are relatively low lines. Like, this is a full touchdown. Tell me Ohio State was a full touchdown favor of them. Was that the case? What year was that? I mean, I could look it up on – I'll go to what's it here on the covers. I can pull up 2019 season here. I mean, Wisconsin beat them 35-14 on the road. Ohio State, wow, they were a 9-point dog. But this wasn't a good team. So let's just roll this one into this one today against. They were a 3-point dog at Wisconsin. They lost by 21. They were a 7.5-point dog at Penn State, lost by a touchdown. 9-point dog, losing by 29 to Ohio State, 56-27. And then in a bowl game, Alabama, 7.5-point dog, they lose 35-16. So not a good club that year. Not a good club that year. The year before that, here we go. Just so truth, they are a 3-point fave at Ohio State. They lost 62-39. And the next year, they're 9-point dogs at home. I mean, that's But this is bad. This is pre-Harbaugh, right? I mean, 2018, these guys are 8-5. They lost at home 12.5-point dogs. How bad were they? 12.5-point dogs. They lose 31-10, 31-20. 6-point dogs at Wisconsin lose by 14. 7-point dogs at Penn State lose by 30. Well, 29. I know. I don't think they're at that level of badness. Are they that bad? I don't think they're at that level. I'm going with Colorado for $20-30. I'm going to get the job done. They lose to Nebraska. I'm calling for Deion said. They're losing in Nebraska. What do you mean if they lose? I love when you say this because no way last night you threw the lock on the Ravens. Today you're saying no way Colorado loses. Colorado beat them last year because on their first 4 possessions, I think the Cornhuskers turned the ball over 4 times. They had three fumbles and an interception. This team can't run the ball. They have no offensive line, no defensive line. They have 2 players on their team. I got a better head coach. I got revenge. I got the edge on both lines. Colorado. You stop your crap already. Didn't you learn your lesson last year? These guys getting their butts kicked in the entire second half of the season. Money Raquel says, I'll see you tomorrow with some plays I may play. Well, I will be here tomorrow. Money on Raquel. Under 56, BYU, never in doubt. I had BYU and the points easy. I love doggy outrights when you get double digits. We related points at Oklahoma and the Ohio State Buckeyes. So, Oklahoma laying a 27-piece to Houston. Just so you know, my son's team played last night. They beat the team Ridge Point. The quarterback for the other school is going to Houston. He's going to play for Houston. And my son has 2 kids on his defense who are going to play for Houston next year. 27.5, though. Yeah, Gio, last week I had here in the chat Oklahoma first half, 27.5. I'd rather these kind of numbers, first half bets for me here. First half. Let me pull up one here, see what I got as a first half number here. For this game. I mean, it's 27. They're going to juice it. I won't be shocked if it's like 15, 16 points. That would be my guess. Because you're never – those days are long gone when it would be literally half. Okie dokie. Where is Oklahoma? Central Florida, 12.5 first half. We're going to talk about that game. 16.5 first half. 16.5. I'm thinking about taking this right now. I mean, Houston, 27-7 at home to UNLV. Yeah, I'm gonna do the 60.5 here on this one spot. 16.5. First half that. And our second game here, the Ohio State. These guys are supposed to be good this year. I'll tell you what, I'm not a big day fan. I mean, oh my goodness, 37.5. You going to lay this kind of number? Oh, Gio. Oh, man. I don't – these games to me, I cross them off the board. They're not even looked at for me. Way too many points. I know guys do it. 23.5 first half number against Western Michigan. And I had Western last week. I had them what? Plus 24? Plus 26 last week, Western Michigan over Wisconsin? What was the first half? Last week, first half, look at it, 17-3. So even that wouldn't have got you there. You needed a full game for Ohio State. That's a big number. I don't like those. Moneyline Markel is going to come in. He doesn't care laying 30s and 40s. I can't do that. Yeah, BYU, dog. Yeah, you got to love double-digit dogs outright. I know I like them. I don't like laying all these points with the most Atlantic game. Nothing like that. Gee, you're newer to the chat. I don't like laying 140s. 130 minus 135s. I'm going to the run line plus 145s. And 37s. I mean, I could do a 20. We're gonna get up in the 20 range, 22. I get it. I could do those kind of games. Like Central Florida is what 22, 23 point favor. I like Central Florida more. We're just talking about that. Team Money wants to take a money line Sam Houston. All right, it's definitely not. I could take some faves sometimes. Eric comes in here and he will not take a favorite at all. I don't think that's. You got to be real kind of selective in that one, but 20s, I guess. And even then, they're so rare. I mean, I had South Carolina the other week, but they're 20-point favorite. They lost. They should have lost outright, probably. I have a hard time laying 20 on Virginia Tech because they made. I have a hard time laying with Virginia Tech. I think they do bounce back. For me, it's a bounce back spot for them. You're a 14-point favorite on the road against Vanderbilt. You lose outright, bad fashion. You come home. Better get right here. Get it right. Just in games, Duke money line. Hold on. Team money. Just in Duke money line. This game is trash. Oh, in game. You're in game in Duke. I don't even know what the score of this game is. 10-10. I'll tell you what, unders in this Northwestern Stadium. Lacrosse field, what a joke. Kitty says a big day tomorrow. Got a first 6-unit play of baseball of the football season. There we go. Good luck on that one. Why do I feel it's not 37.5 point favorite? Teammate says, speaking your language, minus 120, minus 30 is most exactly. I just, like I've said this before in the chat, like, I don't want, if someone comes in the chat here and like, I think you're like a pro, I can't tell you to like, hey, we're going to take Penn State minus 37 today. We're going to take Alabama minus 46. Let's take, who's playing the White Sox? Let's like 330. I'll cross them out. If I leave money on the table, that's fine. I'll scoop the money up somewhere else. T-Money is not a fan of the Hokies. T-Money says, I'm not saying it's possible, Marshall. Got QB issues, but I'm sure it's better things to do with your time and money. Well, that's listen, if you don't have to bet it, you don't have to bet it. But just to be like, oh, I'm taking it's this or nothing. I don't know about that. I don't know if you just go take a big dog and money line it. It's no thanks. Brian Nunn's in the house. He says, thanks. Raheem Dustfield starting Sunday. No Wilson. Yeah, what's that about? I'm shocked that it's Justin Wilson. Or that it's not Justin Wilson. Yeah, maybe if you combine Russell Wilson, Justin Fields. That'd be great, right? You got Justin's legs and you got Wilson's temperament, experience, and all that goodwill that he has there. That'd be an awesome player, Justin Wilson. Yeah, I thought Tomlin would go with the veteran there. Wilson threw 26 touchdown passes last year, people. Yeah, unbelievable. Let's do a little rundown here. So we'll do quick baseball. We'll do a quick little baseball rundown for tomorrow, and then we'll hit some college football. So Yanks and Cubbies. Yanks big win today. It looks like we're getting a Schmidt sighting off the injured list. You know how I feel about that. It would be a Cubbies or nothing. I'm not playing guys off the injured list. No, thank you. Pitts in a doubleheader, Washington. Whatever you want to do with the double dipper, right? You know how I feel about double dips. I'm taking one team or the other. We're either going Natties or Pirates. And, right, plus money, plus dollar daddy style. We're going to go what? Run line? So find a team you like, Pirates or the Nats, and go run line both teams. Or maybe both overs. Two bad teams. When the last place teams get together, I think it's trash ball, bad pitching, guys trying to drive up their stats. You could do a little overaction for me. Eflin facing his old squad. Again, I'm not big number here. I can't lay. I mean, here, this is going back to what I said. Yeah. Baltimore, you better win. You got to keep track with the Yanks, right? Win a game. You're 190 faves, though. That's what we're doing here. No thanks. 175 run line. Take the plus 120 run line if you want to do something with that game. What else do we have next here? Detroit and Oakland. I need Detroit, and they're losing tonight, and it's not looking good here. They got 71 wins. I need 81. I need 12 wins here. With 20 games to go, and they're down 2-1 here. I need Detroit wins. I always do pulling for the Tigers. We got a Katana sighting here for the Metropolitans. New York Mets versus who? We don't know. 150? I prefer an over here. I prefer an over 8.5. Kikuchi, Rodriguez, nice matchup there. 160 plus for Kikuchi. Couple of lefties. You know, why do I want to, like today? I wanted to take Arizona today, too. Like, I'm thinking, oh, you take Arizona in the series, you're going to grab one. Well, they got shelled today. 8-0, 2-hitter. But you get 2 hits on you. You think you bounce back the next day, right? I mean, this isn't Miami. Miami loses 16-2, gives 22 hits. They're a bad team. They're a bad team. I don't want to get involved with that one. Arizona, I don't think is a bad team. I don't think they're a good team. Somehow they're still winning games. I don't know how with this staff and nobody really hitting guys out. But how about a run line, Kikuchi, plus 130 for you there? Philly and Miami. I mean, what total destruction by Philly today. Unbelievable. 220, run line minus 135. I'll just do an over. Let's do the over 8.5. Philly could probably get it by themselves tomorrow. McLaughlin? On the hill? Okay. Angels with Anderson. You know I like Anderson. Hello, Mr. Anderson. Plus 115 it's not really worth my while here. How about I want to do an under 8.5 maybe there. I'm betting no baseball tomorrow, just so you know. I got nothing bet. I thought about this Milwaukee game, though. Not going to lie. Brew Crew with Myers and Blash. I thought about taking Milwaukee. Again, we're talking, what, 250? Goodbye. Marsh and Ober. Ober's been really good. Favorite on the road. Kansas City at home. I mean, is 115 worth it? Ober, I like Ober. Ober's had a nice season. Why do I feel like they're going to hit Marsh, though? How about an over 8? Over 8 for me. Crochet and Griswold, I want nothing to do with Crochet. And Red Sox, really? 3 runs today? Run line is plus 105. Sure. Mariners and Cardinals, under 7.5. I don't want anything to get these pitchers. Seattle can't hit. How about Gibson plus 104? You want to give me Gibby? Gibby. Plus 104? Sure, give me the Gibster. Webb and Cease, nice little matchup there. Total of 7. Boy, oh boy, I want to take the Padres run line plus 150. Again, no games bet in this in Major League Baseball tomorrow. Toronto, Atlanta, Braves laying about a buck 170 here. Not interested. Dodgers, Cleveland. I'm not seeing a pitcher for the Dodgers right now. I mean, I got Alex Cobb. Actually, no, I'm seeing Gavin Williams now. So who knows who's even going in that game? Who knows? Giovanni says, yeah, I mean, thinking 1.5 runs first and something. Yes, you have to. And that's wrong of me to say. People do what they want to do, Giovanni. I just say what I do. I don't want to lay those kind of numbers. Like 150, then I got to win 2 games to make up for that, or 3 games or more. But it's like the other day was a boy who lost the Astros and is it Baltimore? Big 3-1. I mean, good teams lose. If you bet the Mets and Dodgers all year, you're down money. You're down. Ohtani and Judge are determined to be the 2 best players I've ever seen, especially Ohtani being an ace. Can't be human. I think Bonds and Kershaw 6 years ago were one person, and really, yeah, Ohtani's pretty good. Judge, Chad Curtis. It's Chad Curtis on steroids. Judge, where's Mr. Numbers? He's Chad Curtis on steroids. I don't want to bet these games anything more than 140. You don't have to. Here's the thing: the best things you don't have to bet the game just because they're there. They look great. It's kind of like putting a parlay. Like, look at this. It's $10 to win 285. Gotta go 7. Like crazy Mr. Numbers. He won what 19-0 in a parlay to win $102 or something. Really? 19-0. You wouldn't say there'd be just a wall of cash behind me at 19-0. I'd be sitting on $100 bill pallets. 19-0. Hey, listen, everybody does their things different. I do it my way. Everybody does their own way. It is what it is. Let's grab these early games here. College football. Tulane and K-State. For me, I like. I'm a K-State guy. Give me K-State in the over here. Akron and Rutgers. Do I got to pull up the license plate here? Who my guys are? Look at it. You know I like Rutgers. It would be Rutgers. 23. Maybe we get some quarterback play, please, Rutgers. Jersey Mikes, we can't go out with no money. We can't keep anybody in New Jersey home. The quarterback Rutgers. Tex, come on here. What is happening? Again, here we go. Penn State 34, first halfers. These are just first half kind of bets when we get to these big spreads here. Pittsburgh, Cincinnati. Total 62.5 with these 2 clubs. What am I missing here? What am I missing? Look at this. 55-24 versus Kent, 38-20. That's probably why it's 62.5. Eesh. Good thing you don't got to bet it. Troy and Memphis. I like Memphis. I'll lay with Memphis here. I don't care. You want to lay with Memphis? Let's do it. Texas, Michigan. We mentioned the under here. It's down now. I see 41s now in this game. So you got that going for you. The line. See, we come in here, we start talking, and they say, "Wow, Higgs says he likes the under. We got to drop the line." That didn't happen, but that's what it was before. Now it's come down. It's come down a bit. Arkansas, Oklahoma State in this matchup. I kind of like Okie State here. I'm not going to lie. That being said, you're going to give me 10 with Arkansas? I don't know if Oklahoma State's a 10-point fave. What is this? 9.5? What is this line now? It's a 10. You're going to give me 8? 8 is one thing. Opener is at 8, 8.5. This was actually a 7. Could have got this at a 7 offshore. Now it's up to 9.5s and 10s. Give me the Razorbacks. I'll tell you what. Arkansas, in case you didn't know, pretty good solid dog last year. They went on the road. Not bad. Not bad. And I'm going to tell you. 34-31 loss at LSU. They were 18-point dogs. 27-20 losers at Ole Miss. They're getting 13. 24-20 losers at Alabama, getting 19. And that was after the Ole Miss loss where they went into the end. 139-36 in the Swamp as a dog. You're going to give them 9.5 points? 10? I will take Arkansas for our guy Jesse Shule. Arkansas. Army, Florida Atlantic. You give me a 3. Here's another one. Army's new here to the American. So when's Florida Atlantic is lining up for triple option spread wing or whatever the hell these guys run. We had Florida Atlantic last week in a dogfight. But more importantly for Florida Atlantic, their next game, Florida International. Little bit of a better little rival. Now, you beat them 52-7 last time you played. But still, did you come home and were you concentrating on beating Army? Maybe the coach was like, hey, and I like the coach, Army. I do. Good underdog coach. Maybe he's like, you know what, fellas? Let's get our payday from Michigan State. Worry about some Army stuff. Would that shock you with that coach? Not particularly, but I'll tell you what. I'm going to take the points here with Army. Give me the Army points. And not just because my son was watching Independence Day and Harry Connick Jr. and Will Smith before they were jazz singer and rapper and actors were flying for the Black Knights in the Army. But Army it is. Georgia Tech and the Cuse. I'll take a little Cuse home dog here. Cuse home dogs. Let's go. Minnesota, Rhode Island. Come on. UConn, Merrimack. UConn. What happened last week against Maryland? Lockley does recruit for Maryland, but you're going to get absolutely walloped 50-7. Are you kidding me? Oh, my goodness. McNeese A&M of 50 points. Come on, this nonsense. Georgia, Tennessee Tech. Who asked in the chat today? Tease Tennessee Tech up to 64 points. Detroit Lenny is in the house. What is Detroit Lenny doing? How are you, Detroit Lenny? Say hello, Detroit Lenny. I do videos with Detroit Lenny on Monday and Wednesday, and Mr. Delano as well. All right. We ran down the noon games. We did some college football, and we talked about all of the upcoming picks in the contests. If you haven't already, hit the like button on the YouTube. Vote in the poll. Look at this. Now we had a dead heat here between the Sunday and Wednesday look ahead lines. Sunday for the week and Wednesday for the week after. A look ahead lines. It's a double look ahead. And we're tied with the Sunday, Wednesday, Friday shows. You know what that means? We got to run this puppy quiz back tomorrow. We got to run this poll. We're going to run it back tomorrow. See where we're at. We're a dead heat tonight on the poll. A dead heat. Oh, it's only 6 and 6 votes, 13 votes total, but I'll take it. I'll see everybody tomorrow. Midday money, but really at 11:45, so we could talk about noon games. That's how I roll. Good luck. Good night. Bye-bye.